Hello guys, I can see that 8 viewers are currently watching this session. So just mark your presence that I can understand that you have already joined this session, and if you are able to hear me clearly, then just say that my voice is audible or not. Can you hear me clearly? My voice is audible, guys. Around 15 students have joined this link. If you can hear me clearly, I'll go for further and I'll teach you. Okay, Jairaj, Ria is saying it's audible. Jairaj is saying it's audible. Okay, fine. Only 19 students have joined till now, and I want you guys to share it with your friends so that I got to know that my voice is clear, the video is coming properly, and we'll move further. We'll move further. We'll start the second session of Applet, and in the last session we have learned something basic about Applet. So guys, just share it this link with your friends. Right now, 24 viewers are watching this stream. Okay, okay. Misty is saying yes, Nidhi is saying yes, Deep is saying yes, Yash is saying yes, it's audible. Fine, fine. I got it. Only 23 people are watching this stream right now. Only 23 students are live. So, what I want you people is inform your friends that the next session is started. Rahul, yes, okay, fine. Rutvik, fine. Just inform your friends that I'm coming live to teach you Java, and today's topic will be Applet Part 2. And in the last lecture, we have discussed two programs, and in this session, we'll be discussing more programs regarding to Applet. Okay guys, so I'm just disabling the live chat now. I'm just disabling the live chat. And now what I'm doing is I'm just going to our slides. I'm just quickly going to our slides, and then we'll start this session. See. So your slides are, so guys, we are discussing unit number 9, and in this unit, okay, 23 viewers are currently watching this. 23 viewers are currently watching this. Now, in the last lecture, we have discussed about Applet, and before that, we have talked about what is MVC, Model View and Control Approach, followed by I have told you that what are the fundamentals of Applet, what is an applet, what are its advantage, what is its disadvantage, why it is called secured, how it can run on multiple platforms, followed by the drawback that its plugin is not available. Then we have discussed about its architecture components, what are the different components available, followed by the life cycle, which has init, start, stop, and destroy method. Then we have done certain examples. Then followed by I told you there is a class called graphics in Applet, which can be used to draw a string, draw a rectangle, fill a rectangle, and draw a oval over the screen. Followed by I told you, okay, till this I guess we have done till this program number 1. Now in today's agenda will be covering the remaining programs from the second program, that is draw 10 circles, or draw 10 circles in red color in the vertical column in the center of applet. Now what I want is, see, I'll tell you what does this means. In this program, guys, we need to do this. We need to create some applet. We need to create one applet, something like this. And in that applet, I want to create 10 different circles in red color, which are filled with red color. So I want what? I want 10 different circles, 10 different circles, which can be filled with red color, something like this. First circle, followed by second circle, and so on till 10 different circles like this. Let's say this is my third circle. and then fourth, and so on till likewise 10 different circles in the vertical column starting from 1 till 10. Now now see, in the PPT, in the graphic class, what I told you, there is a method called draw oval. This draw oval method is used to create circles. This draw oval method is used to create what? Circles. And there is one more method called fill oval. What I want to say is there is one more method which is called as what? Which is called as fill oval. See, fill oval. Fill oval. Now this method is used to what? This method is used to fill the color inside the oval. This method is used for filling the color inside an oval. So here, if you write fill oval, then that method can be used to fill color inside an oval. If you simply write draw oval, see, if you write something like this, draw oval, or if you use this method draw oval, this method will do what? It will create ovals only. It will create shapes like oval, like this. But that shape will not be filled with any color. That shape will not be filled with any color. It will be something like this. So if you write draw oval method, or if you create circles by using draw oval method, then it will create what? It will create circles without color. Or if you use this method called as fill oval, then that will create circles with color filled inside the circle. So there are two different types of methods which can be used to create ovals in Applet. Those are fill oval and second one is draw oval. These methods are available in which class? These methods are available in graphic class. So we'll be using graphic class object. So these methods are available where? These methods are available in graphic. Graphic. Graphics. Okay, these methods are available in graphic class and we'll be using graphic class object. We'll be using what? We'll be using graphic class object to fill what? To create such kind of ovals. So our objective is to create 10 different circles with filled, or you can say that 10 different filled circles. So we need to use what? We need to use this method called as fill oval. Now I just wanted to ask that I just wanted to ask you people that did you understand the objective of this program? So I'm again enabling the chat. I just wanted to know that did you understand the objective of this program? That we need to create 10 different circles and in that circle we need to fill colors. So that's why we'll be using method called what? We'll be using method called fill oval over here. Yes guys. Okay. So Rutvik said yes. Nice. Guys, I just want you to share this video with your friends because only 28 students were seeing this video currently. And you know that there are 4 different sessions in which I teach. Okay, Ria Makhani is saying she also understand this stuff which I'm going to teach now. Okay, okay. Shan Mistry is saying aim is clear. Gupta ji is saying, okay, Gupta ji, how are you? I hope you are doing well. He is saying yes. Brinda is saying yes. Rahul is saying yes. Only 34 students over there. Okay, fine guys. Let's move on. Let's move on and solve this problem. I'm all again disabling the chat now. Just look over the screen. I'm going to implement this stuff for you. How you can do the same. Okay, guys. See. Let's move to what? Let's move to your software called as NetBeans, where we used to write our programs. So now what I'm doing is I'm just closing this previous program. Here I'm going to create one new project that is nothing but a Java project. So what I'm doing is I'm selecting, see, I'm selecting what? I'm selecting Java, and inside that I'm selecting Java application. Now I'm just clicking on the next button, and you can name this project as anything. So it's your assignment number 2 in this unit. So I'm giving it name as practical 2, and I'm just removing the subfolder from here, and I'm creating a new folder. As you know that we used to practice like this when I used to teach in TC1. I used to teach in these folders TC1, TC2, TC3. So right now we are at YouTube. So I just created a folder called YouTube, and inside that folder I'll be teaching this unit number 9, and inside that program number 2. Fine. So this is your practical number 2. I just clicked on the finished button. This will do what? This will create a simple practical 2 named Java class, and here you can see what? You can see a simple class which is nothing but public. Public is the access modifier, class is the keyword which is used to declare class, and pract2 is what? Is the name of your Java file. Now guys, what I am doing is, as discussed in the last lecture, I am going to override one method called as paint. This method is available inside a class, inside a folder called as Java, and it has a subfolder named as AWT, and the class is what? And the class is what? Paint. Okay, what I have done wrong is paint is a method. Oh, let me remove it again. So paint is what, guys? It's a method. So it should starts with small letter. It should starts with small letter paint. Okay. Why it's fetching paint with capital P? Okay, I'll write it completely. I'll write it completely. Or before directly, what I can say that calling that paint method, first we need to do what? We need to create this class as an what? As an applet. For that purpose, what I told you in the last lecture, look over here, what I told you in the last lecture. I told you that if you want to make your program as applet, then you need to do what? You need to inherit something. So your program name is pract2. Name is pract2, and if you want to make it as an applet, then you need to do what? You need to inherit. Inherit what? Inherit applet class. Okay, guys. See, now I'm just inheriting the applet class over here. So first step is first just extends applet over here. Okay, applet. Now from that class we can override that paint method. Uh, okay, fine. So from that class now I'm overriding a paint method. So what I did is, in the pract2 program, I inherited a class named as applet by using extends keyword. By using what, guys? Extends keyword. This class applet is available in a package called java.awt, where Java is the package name, applet is the subfolder name or sub package name, followed by applet is the class name. Then I have overridden one method called paint. I have overridden one method called what? Paint, guys, followed by I have created a graphic object. This graphic object is from where? It's from java.awt. It's from java.awt, guys. Fine. Now what? Now as per our objective, see over here. As per our objective, we need to create 10 different circles. We need to do what? We need to create 10 different circles by using a method called fill oval. So I'll be using this method called as fill oval, and by the help of this method, I'll be doing what? I'll be creating some circles, red color circles. So first we need to set the color. First we need to do what? We need to set the color over here. So I'm doing it. Graphics dot set color. Method name is set color. Set color is used to set color inside an applet. So here I set the color as red, as it's given in it's given in the slides. So where are my slides? Okay, so I'll open it in this. See, in the assignment they have given us, we need to create 10 red circles. We need to create what? 10 red circles. So what I did is, first I set the color as red. Now my color is red. Now the color which I want is red now. So next method which is used to create solid circle is fill oval. So again, by the help of graphic, I'm using what? Fill oval as a method. And here, guys, what I'm doing is I'm telling the width from left hand side. Okay, just analyze this first. Just analyze this. Where is the paint? Okay, paint is here. Now just see that what is that means. This is the method. This is the method. And here what I'm doing is I'm doing something like this: 10 comma 50 comma 50 comma 50, 10 comma 50 comma 50 comma 50. So here guys, here what I want to say, this will do what? This will create one circle inside an applet. This will create one circle inside an applet, something like this. This circle will be filled with red color. Okay, this circle will be filled with red color, where 100 is what? 100 is the distance from left hand side, something like this. 100 is the distance from left hand side. 50 is the distance from top. Okay, so what does that means? That means guys, what? See, so something like this. From the left, from the top. Okay, and what we are doing is, I just wanted to tell you that 100 is what? 100 is the distance from, 100 is what guys? 100 is the distance from left hand side. So this distance will be 100. Next 50 is what? 50 is the distance from, guys, what? 50 is the distance from top. So from top it will be taking 50, and this 50 is nothing but this, that 50 from top to bottom, and this 50. If you don't take 50, then what will happen? Then that will not look like a circle. It will look like an oval. It will look like what? It will look like oval. If you take both the diameter pixels as 50, then and then only it will look like what? It will look like a circle. Otherwise it will look like an oval. So here I am taking both from the top and from the, what I can say, diagonally, horizontally, it will be 50 and 50 only. So these are nothing but the diameters which we want to set. And first two are the distance from the left. This is the distance from the left, and this is the distance from the top. And fill oval will do what? It will create an oval inside the applet with red color. This will create an oval inside the applet with red color. So just move back to our program. Here I'm doing what? I'm writing 50 from top, and then I'm doing what? I'm writing diameter first as 50, second diameter as again 50. Just check that it's creating one applet. Inside that applet, the color of circle will be red, and the distance from left hand side is, dear what? It's 100 units, and the distance from top will be 50, and the diameter will be 50 and 50. Just change the diameter values. Just change the diameter value. Let's assume as it first as 150. Let's see what will happen. It will create an oval. It will not create a circle. It will do what? It will take first diameter as 150 and second as 50 only. So what I want to say is, what it did is, the first will be, see, the first, this 50 is what? This 50 is nothing but the first diameter. The first diameter, that is from the, that is this one, this diameter. And the second 50 symbolizes what? That symbolizes the second diameter. Second 50 symbolizes what? This symbolizes the second diameter. That is nothing but from the top to bottom. So this will be top to bottom, this will be left to right, this will be left to right, this will be top to bottom. This is nothing but the distance from left hand side, this is nothing but the distance from top. You can vary it, you can vary the different values when you want to write the program. You just vary the different values and you'll got to understand that what I'm saying. Fine. Right now our objective is to create a circle, so our diameter should be 50 only in pixels. So this will do what? This will be create one circle. This just creates one circle, guys. Now in your assignment, what they want us is to create 10 different circles. Now I'm creating more circles. I'm creating what, guys? I'm creating more circles. I'm creating the next circle as at what? At 100, another one at 150. Just look over here what is going on. Just look over here what is going on. See, it creates three different circle. It creates three different circle, as I have written something different in my code. What I did is, the distance from left hand side should be fixed. The distance from left hand side should be fixed, but the distance from top varies. The distance from top is first 50, second 100, third is 150. So you can understand that we are increasing our distance from top by 50 units every time, by 50 units, or you can say that by 50 pixels every time. So what you can do is, instead of writing every line again and again, we can do this by writing a simple for loop. By writing a simple for loop. Now here what I'm doing is I want to create 10 circles. So I've written a for loop from 1 till 10, and inside that for loop, guys, what I did is I just wrote one line, and here the distance from top should be varied with I value. So whenever I value is 1, the distance from top will be 50. Whenever I value is 2, the distance from top will become 100. Whenever I value is 3, the distance from top will become 150. Whenever I value is 4, the distance from top will become 200, and so on. Just run this program, see that 10 different circles were creating or not. Yes, 10 different circles were creating. We have got our objective. We want 10 different circles from top to bottom in vertical direction in red color. So this is the basic program for your assignment. That is nothing but practical number 2. That is nothing but practical number 2, where we need to draw 10 red circles in vertical column in the center of an applet. So guys, I'm now again enabling the comment. If you want to ask anything, you can ask. Okay. I hope you have understood the concept. I hope you have understood the concept. I have just enabled the comments. If you have any doubt, you can ask me again. I have implemented that stuff, which is your assignment number 2. Now, what you need to do is, as you are at home, just write it in your practical files, because you need to submit your practical files too. Yes, guys, are you there? I can see 35 viewers who are watching this video. Did you got this stuff? Hello. Yes, guys, am I audible? We have completed our first assignment, sorry, the second assignment too. That is what we need to draw 10 different circles in red color in the center of applet. Okay, Monica Gandhi wants to take screenshot of that program. Okay, fine. Uh, okay, Monica. Now the program is in front of you. You can take the screenshot. Okay. Khushi understood this. Shan understood. Aditi got it. Gupta ji got it. Muskan, yes. Okay, Rahul, yes. Vivek, okay, fine. Just take the screenshot, and now guys, only 30 viewers are there. So what I want is just spread this with your friends so that more people will join and understand this stuff. Okay, let's move to the next assignment, that is assignment number 3, and let's see what they want us to do in that. Okay, so this is also available in your PPT too. So if you have not taken the screenshot, so I'll be uploading that stuff in the e-content, and you can download it from there, and you can write it in your assignment files too. So next is program number 3, build an applet that displays a horizontal rectangle in the center. So fine, what they want us, we need to build an applet that displays a horizontal rectangle in the center, and let the rectangle fill with color from left to right. So something like this. Where is my paint? I teach. Okay, this is. So what I want is now uh, inside an applet. So let's assume it's an applet. Inside an applet, I want to create a rectangle, and that rectangle should be filled with color. That rectangle should be filled with color from left to right. So the color should be filled from this to that direction, from left to right, something like this. Here the arrow is representing the color should grow from left to right. Okay, left to right. Fine. So the color should be filled from left to right. So how you can, or how we can approach this problem? How we can approach this problem? See, first we need to create one rectangle. First is what? First we need to create one rectangle, and then inside that rectangle we need to fill the colors from left to right, guys. So let's move back to the what I can say, NetBeans, and inside the NetBeans I'll try to implement this. Okay, so first what I'm doing is, as it's a rectangle, so and it should display in the screen completely. So I'm just doing what? I'm just making an init method, and that method is used for what? That method is used to set the size. It's used for what? Okay, again, I don't know why I'm writing I capital every time, first letter capital, as it's in method, so I should be small. What is happening? Okay, init. Fine. So what I want is, I want to override an init method. So this is the init method. Its return type is void, and here the what I can say, the access specifier is what? Public. Now there is a method inside init. Init is when that init method is called. It's called whenever the applet is initialized. Now inside that there is a method called set size. Set size is usually do what? It will set the size of your applet. It will set the screen size of your applet. So I'm just creating an applet of 350 by 350. What do I mean by that? Just run this program and check. See, right now the size is 350 by 350. I'm just again increasing. I'm just again increasing the size of applet to 500. Let's run it again. Now you can see that the size of applet is what? Increased. So if you write what? Set size method will do what? It will increase the size of your applet. Set size will do what? It will increase the size of your applet. And here I want to call the constructor of parent class. That's why I'm writing super dot init. So that's it. Fine. Now just see over here. Just see over here inside the paint what I'm doing. Our objective is to do what? Is first to create an rectangle. So in order to create an rectangle, I'm just deleting the previous code which is not required now. Now in order to create what? See, first is what? We need to create an rectangle. So in order to create an rectangle, the method name is draw rect. This can be done by what? This can be done by a method named as draw rect. This method inside the graphic class can be used to do what? This will be used to create a rectangle. So we'll be using draw rect method, and for that rectangle I want some coordinates like x1, y1, x2, y2. So I'm just initializing the values. Int x1, let's say the x1 coordinate of rectangle should be 100, then followed by, let's say its y1 should be what? Let's assume it as 100, as my rectangle will be 100 pixels from the left hand side and 100 pixels from the top. Then I'm setting the y2 coordinate. Y2 coordinate corresponds to what? It corresponds to width of that rectangle. Y2 is the width of that rectangle. Now I want what? I want to set the color, set its color. So I'm just setting its color by using graphics dot set color, by using graphics dot set color, and here instead of yellow I want my rectangle to look some in green color. This will look like a battery filling with green color. Fine. Next is what I am doing is, again by the help of graphics object, I'm calling a method called draw rect. I'm calling a method called what? Draw rect. And in that method I'm writing x1 followed by y1. These are my coordinates, and let's assume the width of that rectangle as 200 and y2 as 5. So see what is happening. Just run this program and see what is happening. uh, an applet is created. Inside that applet a rectangle in green color is created, being constructed in this applet. So now the next objective is what we need to fill this rectangle from left to right with green color. We need to fill this rectangle. We need to fill this rectangle with red, sorry, or green color from left to right. So for that, guys, see, you might have studied operating system subject. You might have studied what? Operating system subject. In that you have studied some process state diagram, something like this: new, then ready, new ready, let's say this is running state, new ready running, then terminated, and there is one more state, let's say it's wait or suspended, I guess suspended. Suspended. So let's assume certain states over here. Let's assume what? Certain states over here. And I don't want to fill the color inside those. So first is new, second is guys what? Second state is ready, next is running, then suspended, then terminated. Fine. And the movement of threads will be something like this: new to ready, then what can happen? Then you could go from ready to running state, then you can go from ready to what? Ready to running state. Fine. And then what guys? We can come from running to suspended state, or we can go from suspended to ready state. And finally, if at all the process is completed, we can go to terminated state. Fine. So things will be like this, and in case of primitive scheduling, something like this, running to ready is also possible. So let's not consider that state case. We'll just talk about the normal scenario when the thread moves from new to ready, then from ready to guys what? Ready to running state, then next is what? Running to what guys? Running to suspended state, and then suspended to back to ready state. Fine. So what I'm doing is I'm just breaking the scenario of filling the rectangle with colors inside this diagram. See, initially let's assume that you will be filling the rectangle from left to right. Initially the filling started. Initially the filling is started. Initially what is happening? The filling of rectangle has started. Let's assume something like this. Okay, so when your thread starts filling, it's considered in the running state. And if at all you call a method called sleep, S L E E P, this will do what? This will take your running thread, that will take your running thread from the running state to suspended state for 100 milliseconds, for 100 milliseconds. Now when your IO operation, that is nothing but sleep, when your IO operation is completed over here, or I can say that whenever your sleep is completed or your IO is completed, that thread can move from suspended to ready state. That thread can move from suspended to ready state, and then again it can be executed. So I just wanted to keep my thread or hold my thread for around 100 milliseconds. 100 what? 100 milliseconds. This will do what? This will generate an effect. This will generate an effect that my thread is filling uh, from left to right. It's something like this. Let's see how can we do that stuff. You have already studied multi-threading in Java. You have already studied multi-threading in Java, guys. Now what I'm doing is I just wanted to write one loop. Just look this loop carefully. Just look or watch this loop carefully. What I'm doing is I've set the initial value of x1 as 100. I've set the initial value of x1 as 100. Then I just wanted to move it to 300. I just wanted to move to 300 value. Why I'm taking 300? I'll teach you. I'll teach you. Then x1 plus 5. So I have taken a loop something like this, where x is from 100. I'll just go back to my paint and see what my program is doing right now. It's just creating a rectangle in the applet. Now what I did is I've created a loop something like this. I've created what guys? A loop something like this, where I'm starting this from x1 as 100. X1 means this distance is what? This distance is 100. So I'm starting it with 100. I've I've kept what? I have kept the size of rectangle. See, we have kept the size of rectangle as 200 somewhere. We have kept the size of rectangle as 200. See, we have kept the size of rectangle as what? See here, 200. So your rectangle width, This will be what? This will be 200. So if you add both of these, means start filling from 100 location and add 200, this will become what, guys? This will become total 300 in number. This will become 300 in number. So that's why I'm starting from this 100 location, and after adding something or coloring something, I'll reach to a point which is nothing but 300 in number, and at a point of time I want what? I want only 5 pixels to be colored. I want what? I want 5 pixels to be colored. So that's why after 100 I wanted to color till 105. That's why I'm incrementing with 5. It's something like this only. So let's go back. I've created a loop from 100 till 300, and in that I want every time 5 pixels to be do what? To be colored. Then what I'm doing is I'm writing a try and catch. Inside the try and catch, see, in order to move a running thread from running to suspended state, there is a method called sleep which is available in thread class. So thread dot sleep, I'm using what? I'm using thread dot sleep method. This method will do what? This will sleep your currently running thread and take it to the suspended state. So here I'm using what? I'm doing what? I'm writing thread dot sleep, sleep, and in that I'm just specifying my sleep time as 100. So what will happen? My program will start where x1 value is 100, and it will take what? It will take 100 units of sleep. Once it's sleeped for 100 unit, I want to fill the color. I want to do what? I want to fill the color. So for that purpose, graphics dot fill rect method is there. Graphic dot fill rect method is there, and in that method I'm writing x1, then followed by I'm writing y1. Every time I want to fill it by 5 units, and y2. That's it. Now let's see what effect is generated by such piece of code. See, your rectangle will be start filling from left to right. Your rectangle will be start filling from left to right every time by 5 pixels. Every time by 5 pixels. So this is the program, or that is nothing but your assignment number 3, guys. So if you want to take screenshot, just take it, or else the code is also available inside the PPT. The code is also available inside the PPT. So guys, I'm again enabling the comments so that if you have any doubt or query, you can ask me. Okay, I just enabled the comments. So if you got that stuff too, then just comment yes or no. If you have any confusion, then you can ask, or otherwise we'll move to our next assignment. If you want to move it by 5 pixels, then take 5. If you want to move it with more, then you can take more numbers. Yes, right now it's moving, Khushi. Right now it's moving with 5 pixels only, because what? Because we have taken 5s over here, we have taken 5s over here, and we are incrementing it with 555 units. Okay, many have understood. Gupta ji is saying yes. Muskan is saying yes. Any other doubt, guys? Yash is saying yes, got it. Okay, fine. Deepu is saying yes. Okay, Kushi is saying she has also understood this stuff. Fine. Okay, guys. Now let's just move to the next problem. Let's just move to the next problem. What's the next problem statement? Where are my slides here? Now see, next is what? Next is mouse motion listener. Now there is one concept called mouse motion listener. Mouse motion listener is invoked whenever we are performing some operation. It's an event. You can consider it as an event. It's invoked whenever we are performing some operations with mouse. Now, mouse motion listener is having what? It has two methods which are associated with certain kind of events like mouse dragged or mouse moved. Now, mouse dragged means whenever you clicked by mouse and you are moving that mouse here and there. On the other hand, next is what? Mouse moved. Mouse moved is what? It's such kind of event which is called whenever you're just simply dragging the mouse here and there. Now, mouse motion listener interface, it's an interface, guys. See, this interface is available where? It's available inside java.awt.event package. It's available in this package. It's called whenever you move or drag your mouse. It's called whenever you move or drag your mouse. So let's see what does that mean. Now what I'm going to teach is I'm going to teach you to write a program where you can create your own paintbrush. You can do what? You can write your own paintbrush by using Java code, or you can simply make a applet and over that you can draw something. So I'm just teaching you mouse motion listener. Now we are talking about an interface which is mouse motion listener. It is invoked whenever, or it is notified whenever you move or drag a mouse. It's a mouse event. It's an interface which is available at java.awt event. It has two methods which we need to inherit because it's an interface. So these methods would be abstract only. So there are two abstract methods like mouse dragged and mouse moved, and these methods have certain object called mouse event object as a parameter inside it. Now see how you can track the movement of mouse. I'll teach you. So in the same program, guys, in the same program, I'm making certain changes. I'm just making certain changes. See, with this applet, pract2 extends applet, I want to inherit an interface. So inside a class, if you want to inherit an interface, you need to use keyword named as implements. You need to use what? You need to use uh, keyword called implements. Here I want to implement what? I want to implement mouse motion mouse motion listener. See, mouse motion listener is available at java.awt.event package. Java.awt.event package. Now, whenever you do what I can say, inherit an interface in your program, you need to implement all its abstract method. All its abstract method. You need to do what? You need to implement all its abstract method. So what I'm doing is I'm just inheriting all its abstract method. So you can clearly see that there are two different abstract method. We don't know what does that means. Throw new unsupported operation exception. So I'm just deleting that stuff from here. So I have two different methods. First is mouse dragged, second is mouse moved. So what's our objective? We want to create a paintbrush like facility. We want to create certain paintbrush like facility. So how paintbrush works? You need to click first, then you need to move your cursor so that it will paint something on the screen. So I'm just writing over here. For that purpose, you need graphic class object. See, we have mouse event object inside this. So, but in order to draw something, we need what? We need graphic class object. We have already discussed. So I'm writing graphic. I'm creating object as G is equal to get graphic is the method which can do what? Which will make G as an object of graphic class. Now once that object is created, let's say I want to set the color as red. So there is a method called g.setColor which is available inside what? Which is available in the graphic class. And here what I'm doing, I'm setting the color as red. Now what I want is I want to fill that rectangle, or what I can say, I want to paint something over the screen. So this can be done by using g.fill oval method. This can be done by g.fill oval, and here I'm writing me.getX. This is the method me.getX. This is the method which will fetch the current x coordinate. Similarly, I'm writing me.getY. This is the method which will fetch me the y coordinate, and then I want width as 5, 5. I want width as 5, 5. So this is it. This is our what I can say, the code to create your paint brush. Now you whenever you use what, or you want to do what, I can say, you want to associate an event inside your program. You want to do what? You want to associate an event inside your program. You need to add the listener. You need to add the appropriate listener inside the init method. Init is what? It's a method which will be invoked whenever your applet is started. So inside that, I'm adding mouse motion listener. Mouse motion listener. Okay, fine. To the current object. So it will be associated with current object only. This is the keyword which specifies that this mouse motion listener will be associated with the current object. Then that's it, I guess. I don't need this paint method now. So this will be the program. Okay, fine. What we did is, inside the Prac2, we have extended applet class and followed by the mouse motion listener interface, followed by we have initialized the parent class constructor, followed by we have set the size of that applet, followed by we have attached the corresponding listener to my program by using add mouse motion listener to the current object, followed by whenever my mouse is dragged, means I have clicked and I'm moving my mouse, it should create a graphic class object. It should set the color as red. It should fill the oval at the current x point, at current y point with 5 pixel. Let's see what is happening. See, a window is opened, and inside that window, see, whenever I clicked and move, it will work like a paint brush. It will work like what? It will work like what? Paint brush. Okay, so I'm very bad at it, but I'm trying to manage for you. I'm just drawing something for you. Okay, it's an boy. It's an boy. Okay, so that's it. This is the very basic program where what we did is, we have associated a mouse event that is named as mouse motion listener. For that purpose, we add the appropriate listener inside the init method, and whenever my mouse is dragged, I'm doing what? I'm creating a graphic class object, G. Then I'm setting the color as red, and followed by I'm doing what? I'm just filling the oval at x and y, current x and current y value with 5 and 5 pixel. So it's not your assignment, but it's needed to understand mouse motion listener. That's why I discussed that stuff. So I hope you all have got that stuff too. Now, if anybody wants to take this screenshot, then you can take, I think, okay. So take it in two steps. First, take this much. Okay, next is from mouse dragged till mouse moved, you can take screenshot of this. Okay, so now guys, I'm again enabling the comments for your queries. If you have any doubt, so I'm here to solve your queries. Okay, just comment guys, have you followed the entire program to create your own paintbrush, where we have used mouse motion listener as an interface. Inside that, what we did is we have overridden two methods, mouse dragged, mouse moved, and we have written the utility of mouse drag, means whenever you click and move, it will draw something on your screen. Kalin kohra hi kohra hai. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to refresh guys, just refresh so that you can able to watch this stuff. Just refresh the page, it will help you. Anybody else? Kalin, I'm going back so that you'll understand this stuff again. Okay. See, what I did is inside my class, I have extended applet followed by I have extended mouse motion listener. Then I have overridden init, mouse dragged and mouse moved method. Mouse dragged and moved method are available inside the mouse motion listener interface, and inside the init method, I've set the size of my applet as 500 by 500. Then I've attached the appropriate listener, that is nothing but add mouse motion listener, to the current object by using this keyword, followed by inside the mouse dragged. Mouse dragged is what it's called whenever you do what you click on your mouse or you left click, then that mouse dragged will be invoked. So whenever mouse dragged is invoked, we have created a graphic class object by this line, followed by using that object I've set the color as red, followed by I've filled the oval to the current x and current y position by 5 comma 5 units, by 5 comma 5 units. I hope this might have. Okay. कालीन भैया स्टफ देखा हमने बट समझ नहीं आया सर करो ना Rahul, I'm not here to answer unnecessary doubts. I hope you might have understood that too. Kalin, what you can do is you can take the screenshot of this program, try it your home, try it your home, and still if you won't got it, then I'll teach you in the next class too. Because now time is not permitting me, and the next session is at 12:30. So we'll be stopping over here. We'll conduct one more class for Applet, one more class of Applet because there is one assignment which is remaining, and after that we'll be starting AWT. So what I want from you people is just do what, just share, like and subscribe so that more students will join this link and they'll got to know what is an applet, what is an AWT, and the last topic of this will be swing. So if time permits, we'll do that too over here. Okay. So by this, I just wanted to end this stream, and I hope you might have understood few things because I'm teaching online, so I'm not able to solve your errors now. So what you can do is you can watch this video again and again until you get the code or you get the perfect code which will not have any errors in it. Okay.